2354 Benton Place. Benton Place is up that way about 200 feet. Right in here you wouldn't need to clear too many trees for a nice building site. Beautiful aspens, fir, spruce. Turning around. You know, it's just very pretty right in here. One of the prettiest lots I think I've ever had in here. It's 1.9 acres. You know, you have your wildflowers scattered all over the meadow here. Just purples, whites, yellows. The lake's down about 3 feet right now. It's been kind of a dry winter. So you're seeing about at its lowest or so right now. It's the lowest I've seen in about 10 years. But still, you know, nice healthy lake. But being in July here, you know, a couple more months we'll get the late summer rains and then of course the snowfall again. And hopefully next year we'll have a lot more snow. This is the first year in a long time we had about half the normal snow. So this lake is usually about 3 feet higher than this. But still, very beautiful. You know, distant views of Iron Mountain, surrounding mountains. A little hazy today, but give you an idea what the area is like. You'll see, you know, wake up in the morning with herds of elk right down here, drinking, eating in the meadow, grazing. And there again is the San Isabel National Forest, where you can just walk over there or you can drive over there and walk in. But it's a very, very pretty area. I've personally taken pictures and videos of herds of hundreds of elk right up in that area. You know, they congregate up in the heavy forest and then walk down in the afternoon to drink and graze and so forth. So in the late evening, early morning, you'll see a lot of elk, deer bedded down around here. There's that stump pit again, somebody putting some stumps in there. That's a nice feature. You can get rid of your stumps, and then when it's full next spring they'll bury that and it'll be gone. So from this parcel you can walk around the corner. I'm about on the north end of the parcel, or more north. So to give you some idea of what the area is like, this parcel goes down to within about 50 feet of the water. It's protected commons in between. You own it with the other owners. Treat it, you know, as your own, but you might build anything on it. You may, you know, use it, pull your canoes, kayaks down there, little sailboats or whatever, you know, and no motorized boats. So you can kayak or canoe from your parcel here. But absolutely gorgeous parcel. The only home that you can see from here, have to zoom in, is that log home over there in its garage. But very pretty. One more log home. Oh, can't see it, but it's right up in that area, up in the trees. That's the closest home from here. But very gentle slope on this parcel, you know, for being up in the mountains. We'll kind of walk up in there a little bit, turn around, take a look back, then walk up to Fort Park or Benton Place. Looking up towards Benton Place here, it's the edge of it's right up here. You know, and you can see a game trail that's comes right down through here, and looks like I've just, you know, scared some elk away. You can see that it's literally beat down all fresh tracks through here. So, you know, they come right down through here on a constant basis, you know, to the lake. And you can see this little trail right here. This is not a human walking trail. This is actually a game trail with deer and elk right through the parcel. And Zoom in here on some fresh elk tracks. So, to give you some idea, you know, pretty healthy, you know, environment here. A lot of deer, a lot of elk, occasional black bear, a lot of birds. I can hear a lot of songbirds right now. So you can see, you know, the slope is about, I would say, 6 to 8% right in here grade. I would clear out this area, leaving some trees along over there, the aspens and the fir and spruce along the edge, and clean out this area right in here. Try not to step in his elk scat, and these few pine trees right in here, you know, and then you would look right out at the lake, you know. You can see the amount of ducks out there right now. See if we can zoom in on them a little bit. Always a lot of ducks and loons. But then, you know, you'd be up in here private, quiet, beautiful. Beautiful trees, aspens, pines. You know, some grass and wildflowers up in here as well. So this parcel is 1.9 acres. Goes just about right into the water. Commons between, so you own that as well. Clear out these little trees right in here, and probably about 20 trees right in here, plus a little driveway going back up to the road. But just a beautiful building site. You could put a daylight window basement in here. Walkout it might not have quite enough slope for a walkout, but daylight window would be fine. And give you some more optimize, you know, your building square footage. But you're looking right out over the lake from up in here, and private, quiet, electricity and telephone. It's really kind of a perfect parcel. Well, up on Benton Place, looking at 2354. Some beautiful aspens. Larger ponderosas, nice tall trees, a nice mix. You can peek right down through at the lake from up here. And this parcel goes down to, see if I can find the little ribbon, well, right down over in that neck of the woods. So from there, to about over here, and it's basically a rectangle from Benton Place up here down to the lake. So it's really a pretty parcel. It has electricity along the road, and there's also a junction box down by this lot line down over here. There's telephone as well. So just a very, very pretty parcel. 2354 Benton Place. Well, I wasn't quite quick enough. I had a couple of elk just cross the road right here, and by the time I got the camera up, they were gone. But a couple of young cow elk. So I just came across here, right next to the 2355 parcel where I parked. So just as I was walking back up to the car, a couple of them came loping across here. But the road is peppered with elk tracks, and real fresh elk tracks, so good sign. Well, panning south down Benton Place. This is a parcel 2354 again. It's 1.9 acres. And looking at the next parcel on the corner, this is the